Hello. Excuse me. Welcome back to Consciousness Rising. Bit of a bit of a mixed one today. This will be a psychological health tip, I guess. But it's because of it's actually been spurred on because of the kind of mood frame I'm in and where I'm at emotionally today. A year ago today, I lost someone very dear to me. It's funny, isn't it, how we use the term "we lost them" when actually they passed away. They died. You know, that aside, actually, just before I get onto the main topic, is actually quite interesting. When people say to children, oh, granddad's passed away, or he's gone to heaven, and all this stuff, we're not really helping the child understand that they're not coming back. They haven't gone away. They've died. Now, obviously, if you've been watching my channel for a long time, you'll know that the spiritual side of me knows that the soul is indestructible, basically, because everything is energy. That's just quantum physics. I've covered all this. But we do use strange terminology for that, don't we? And I just used it myself, didn't I? We lost someone. Well, where are they then? Where did you lose them? It's a strange thing. Anyway, that just cropped into my sort of mind. But yeah, so I'm in a sort of strange place today. It's caught me by surprise, actually, in many ways, because my perception of time is very different to a lot of people's. And often I don't remember key dates and I don't remember anniversaries. I'm not very good at remembering birthdays, things like that, because time to me is the now. We can only experience the now. What's been has gone, and what's ahead of us is a mystery, which is a beautiful thing in itself. But this one caught me by surprise, and I think the reason it did, because this person that I loved very much died very suddenly. And it's the first death like that I've experienced. Most of the other people in my life have died slowly of illness or old age, and it's been a long, drawn-out thing. But this was sudden and unexpected. But it's not the sudden and unexpected from the needlecraft, because I know that a lot of people now in the world are are dying because of the suddenly and unexpectedly. But that's not for this video topic. But this person was definitely not jibby-jabbied. They were not vaccinated, and actually were quite awake in many ways. I don't know to the extent of the stuff that they knew. I certainly don't think they was as into the occult elements as I am, but this person I respected a lot because they knew bullshit when they saw it. And that actually at the time really pissed me off, that they'd died so suddenly and unexpectedly when, they hadn't had it. I know it's not unrelated, but that is just a weird thought that went through my head at the time. But yeah, I can't believe a year's gone. And yeah, it's affected me. It's really affected me today. I've been I've cried a bit this morning. I've been thinking and reflecting. I felt very tired. I couldn't really sleep very well last night. And later I'll probably raise a glass to this person. But yeah, going on to the psychological help tip, the reason I'm talking about all this stuff is because sometimes in life, and I mean sometimes because I think mainly we can do things on our own, sometimes it's okay to ask for help. If we're at the point of literal overwhelm, it is okay to ask for help. I think some of us get too proud, and I'm all for, don't forget, if you know this channel well, you know that I'm all for individuality. And I think actually when it does boil down to it, we can get through most things on our own. We have an incredible amount of resources, but those resources are inside us. And, it's doing the shadow work and realising how strong you are. But even the strongest people will have times in their life that are really testing, challenging, and, you might just need a bit of support. That support could be another person. It could be something really, really simple. Like for me, often it's a walk in the woods, or actually going out for a meal. I quite like going out for a meal, getting out of my space, going into another space, and then not having to cook and just eat a nice meal out. Obviously, I know people can't always afford that, but it can be anything small. And I was talking, especially when it comes to bereavement, I think with bereavement, Obviously, it's very, very good to honour your feelings. You'll know that I'm not about hiding from feelings. Feelings are very, very important. Emotions are energy in motion, but they're also our friends and allies in many ways. They give us information. And if you've lost someone, there you go again, I'm using the term lost someone, but if someone's died, it's okay to feel what you feel. It's okay to feel sad, angry, to bargain, to not accept it, to be whatever state you're in, that's all normal. But sometimes we need a bit of help. And like I say, it doesn't even have to be therapy. I know that therapy is very, very powerful with the right person, but it might just be grab someone in your family, and go for a drink somewhere or go for a picnic. Or we do need to honour our feelings in bereavement, but the point I'm making is sometimes we need to rest from it as well. A little bit of distraction when you're heavily grieving can be very, very important, I found. For me, I'm just thinking about past bereavements now. It just depends on where I'm at the time, but often I've used video games. Often I've used movies. It's often stories and things with me because I've got an incredibly sort of vivid imagination and I love stories. And that just gives you a bit of a rest from the emotions. It doesn't take them away, but we all need, sometimes we need a little bit of an escapism. We need a little bit of time away. So really, I guess the psychological health tip today is not just it's kind of a mixed bag, really. It's okay to feel like shit some days. Even the strongest people feel absolutely weak at points. And that's what I'm going through today. I'm going through a bit of a reflective, sad mood. Often with me as well, when I go through these things, it gets me to reflect on the problems in my own life. Because let's face it, none of us have the perfect existence. We all have little things that we're working through. They might be on an emotional level, they might be on a physical level. Your health might be bad. Could be many, many, many things, but yeah, it is okay to seek help sometimes. It's okay to, walk in the woods. It's okay to have a break from the raw emotions that you're going through. So that's about it for today, guys. Short and sweet. I'll see you in the next one. Ta-da.